What's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boys, OfficialKrispy and HSVGuardianShaud. We back at it with a short, brief-ish thingamabobber. Happy New Year. What's good? What's poppin'? Welcome back to another exciting season of Faith and Fandom. HSV Shadows presents Faith and Fandom Podcast. Like I said, today is all about just talking about a lot of things that we ended up doing last year in 2025, and some of the things we're gonna talk about some of the things that we're hoping to plan to see going forward in 2026. There's a lot of stuff that we have in store for you guys. It's going to be great. And I hope you guys are going to stick around and, join us on this very, very, very entertaining and unique journey that we find ourselves on. But before we do anything, y'all already know how we got to get down. We got to give God all glory, honor, and praise first. So what we're going to do is actually just read a little devotional and everything like that before we get started. And then we're going to pray us in. If you guys don't want to join us in prayer and everything like that, that's cool. That's fine. We still love y'all. We still care for y'all. We still want y'all to be a part of this community. We just ask that you respect what we got going on. You feel me? That being said, tonight's passage starts off with the title, A New Beginning, right? It's going to be based off of the scripture of Isaiah 43, verse 18 through 19. Pull that up real quick so y'all can follow along if you got your Bibles to the side and everything like that.
Right.
So y'all can fact check us in case we misspeak or anything. Right. Y'all know we want to be accurate. But yes, like I said, the whole title of this devotional is called A New Beginning.
Right.
New. What a beautiful word. Fresh. Something never discovered before. A beginning. What is this that you're looking for? To be made new? In Isaiah 43, verses 18 through 19, it says, "Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" The prophet Isaiah wrote this book about 700 years before the coming of Jesus. This passage was written to the Hebrews held in captivity in Babylon, desperate to be set free. They were in physical captivity. They were also in spiritual captivity, sin. The mistakes and wrongs that are the source of separation between man and God was reigning over their hearts. It was reigning over the hearts of men with no one to conquer it. But a way out was coming. The last part of the passage says, "I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." For people lost and separated from God, there was no way out on their own. But God made a way by sending his son, Jesus, as the perfect sacrifice and the victorious conqueror of sin man could not overcome alone. New. He came to make all things new. Jesus is the way in the wilderness. He is the stream in the wasteland. He is the way when there is no way. When you feel broken over your sin, trapped in your addictions, you can't escape, overwhelmed by temptation, or frustrated by failure, you do not need to try harder. You need to be made new. You need a way out. You need him. Today, you can be made new by Jesus. You don't have to wait. You don't have to try to cleanse yourself of your own sin. Your transformation can begin today, and it begins with Jesus. And like I said, the whole premise of this podcast series, this is where we talk about any and everything anime culture, but we also
share our faith and try to relate it to how we take our faith, or we're going through our Christian walk throughout our day-to-day life, try to mend the two.
So drawing parallels for some of our favorite anime stories and everything like that, and finding the source within the Bible. so y'all know that Jesus is in everything that we do.
Amen.
So with that being said, I just want to encourage y'all, and I just again welcome y'all to just join us as we continue going forward and reaching bigger and better heights, y'all. Feel me? That being said, dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this. Oh, okay, do your thing, bro.
Yeah, I can praise that real quick. I mean, you did such a beautiful reading just now, right? But you already know, if I had to close your eyes, if you want to, if you don't, okay, we're going to pray anyway, all right? So, dear Lord and Heavenly Father, I just want to thank you for bringing us together again. I know it's been a while, right, since we got to get together and, communion in your name, dear Lord. I really want to just thank you for just bringing us here today in a new year, a new chapter in our lives. A lot of people didn't make it, unfortunately, right? And dear Lord, I just ask you to bless us and to always make sure that we never take for granted each and every single day that we're afforded, because unfortunately a lot of people did not have the opportunity to wake up today and to do the things they love to do and praise your name. So dear Lord, in Jesus' name we pray. Please continue to bless us as we go through this podcast journey together. And in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
But what's up, y'all? I apologize. I wasn't ignoring y'all at all. We gotta, give reference, right? So what's up, Firefly? What's up, Fallen? What's up, Black Star? What's up, Slime? What's up, ET? How you come in the chat and you automatically wildin', bro? You automatically wildin'.
He said coconut. Oh.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying, right?
Dang, bro. Come on now. Come on, bro.
Come on.
What about ET?
You know what you did, but yeah. So we are definitely back. So this is actually something that actually was prompted because of a very funny post. I can't remember the brother's name for the initial post, right? Actually, me and my baby were give me one sec. We were talking about it earlier today. And it was so funny. Pretty much, there was a guy, I can't remember his name, if I can find a clip. I'll send it to you so we can share the screen and everything like that. But essentially what he was saying is that he said he feels like you shouldn't be allowed to check an OG, right? I don't know the brackets. I know there's like brackets, right? For like, it's like, what is it like? Like Lil Bro, Youngin, YN,
YN,
OG.
Yeah, YN, Big Bro,
Right.
I don't know what's after Unk.
I think it's OG.
And
I could have sworn he said it's like, it's OG. Yeah. But I don't know the brackets. I'm probably in the OG category now. If I had.
You're not. Yeah. Well, how old you is?
Don't worry about all that. But
how old you is? I'm pretty sure if you're not. If you were Big Bro, if your birthday hasn't passed yet, then you are officially on staff.
You know my birthday passed. We were hanging out. And
You're right. But I don't necessarily know how old you is though. Because there was a revision. Right.
I just put
they condensed. Okay. So according to the original status and everything like that, you will officially be Unk. Age 36 and up. You are Unk, right?
Okay, so I'm
right.
Unk. Okay.
The revision says that you were still.
What's up, Dark Knight?
What up, Dark Knight? The revision states that you would still be Unk, but you would definitely be a lot closer to OG, right?
Okay. All right. Cool.
I'm going back off of the old one though.
No, you good.
I'm too young to be Big Bro. I'm too young to be Unk. I'm still Big Bro.
Right. You still Big Bro, right?
I'm still Big Bro.
But no. So essentially, what was being said is that you are. What's up, Shanair? Is that if you've only been watching anime for less than 10 years, essentially, right? Then you don't have the authority, essentially, to be able to try to like check OGs of it. Now, when they say OG, I think they mean OGs of anime. So people who've been watching anime for 10 years or more. And I've definitely been probably watching anime for, I don't know, 25 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something like so. That's just a truth, dog. Right? You know what I'm saying? So I think I was like, I was like 8 or 9 when I started watching anime, and I've been watching ever since.
Right. I would definitely put an asterisk on that, just because you haven't been watching anime for a super long time.
He said that. I didn't say that. He said that.
I know. I'm just saying, it's like, just because somebody hasn't been watching anime for a super long time,
right?
Depending on what they start and what they actually started with, they might still have some merit.
I have met really young. I have a coworker. He's super young, like 21 years old. Yeah. He is super well versed. Like, he knew stuff that I didn't even. I said Outlaw Star. He knew what that was. I was like, how? You were like 1 when that show came out, right? You know what I'm saying? So then I also know guys who've been watching anime and they can't get past just the traditional Shonen Jump animes too. You know what I'm saying? What's up, tourists? So
what did you know, tourists?
Yeah, so you know what I mean. I think it just kind of depends too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
yo, Rampage with the resub. What's good?
Rampage with the resub.
Jackie Robinson. What? What? Hello? Alright, dog. But like I was saying, it's like, depending on what you actually start off with anime. Like, I get it for newer fans out there and everything.
Yeah,
like
no.
If they are, because that post makes sense.
His number's 42.
If you're talking about like newer generation anime fans who only been watching anime for the past couple years, and they've only seen or only decided to expose themselves to the anime that's being released now. They have no idea where the anime comes from. You know what I'm saying? They have no idea, the weight of what like made anime the way it is now. All they're so hyped about is just like the crisp animation and the fight choreography, but they have no idea any of the actual storytelling anime elements that went along with anime from the past. Right? You ask them what Dragon Ball is, they'd be like, Dragon who?
What?
Exactly.
Right.
No, that's valid. That's valid.
I'm just like, wait. I'm just like, you don't even know what Dragon Ball is? What about Fist of the North Star? What about
Sailor Moon?
Roanoa Kenshin? Or whatever.
Come on now.
Sailor Moon.
Big O, right? Like the classics, the OGs.
They don't even know. They don't know about Astro Boy, dog.
Oh, come on, not Astro Boy, bro. Now. If you don't even know Akira, you know what I'm saying? Stop playing, bro.
No, I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Fun fact,
Kiki's Delivery Service.
Fun fact, y'all don't know what Astro Boy is. Astro Boy is quite literally like the first, like, worldwide.
Yeah.
Anime was exclusive in Japan for a long time.
It was probably to the
Astro
80s.
Boy Astro Boy is what made the anime known worldwide. So like, y'all better put some respect on Astro Boy. What up, Eternal Toxic?
What's good, Eternal, my boy? My boy. That's my guy right there.
That's not. That's Toxic.
Yeah. Huh?
That's not Eternal. That's Toxic.
Oh, that's Toxic? Oh, my bad. I thought it was Eternal. What's good, Toxic? Look, I look too fat. You know I'm old.
I'm Crispy's mom. That's crazy. Yeah, no. She speaks true. But you subbed for 43 months, Case.
Dang.
You must love me or something.
Something.
That's crazy.
But yeah. That's crazy. But no. So that's what tonight's discussion is. Ultimately, what's born from. But the discussion is, and the prompt is actually that most modern day anime watchers only watch anime for 3 reasons, right? Because of the fact that it's more popular. 2, because the animation is much better than it was back in its heyday. And then 3 because of the, you know, fight scenes and choreography and all the hype behind it, right? And also the fact that most, no offense, current anime watchers don't actually want any real substance, right? They just want, they want a quick fix or something like that, right? And this is, in my opinion, this is kind of been shown when we look at the Anime Awards, the fact that, no offense, that Solo Leveling beat out Frieren. Because again, I read the manhwa of Solo Leveling before the actual show dropped, so I enjoyed Solo Leveling. But overall, Frieren is way better in my opinion. Way better. It's not even close. So the fact that people let that beat it out, especially off of a 1 season for Solo Leveling, crazy to me, bruh. Crazy to me. Yeah, I stand on that.
The whole plot for Solo Leveling doesn't actually like drop.
Hasn't even started yet. Hasn't even started yet.
Season 3 hasn't even aired yet. That's where the actual plot of Solo Leveling actually comes into play. It hasn't even aired yet.
It's about to be. I'm telling you, people don't believe me. Like Solo Leveling, I'm not going to spoil it, but like Solo Leveling is about to do some AOT shit. It's about. You remember like season 1, season 2, right? Facts. It is. That's what is about to happen. Like whatever you think you know, like, you don't know.
Don't get me wrong. The ceiling for Solo Leveling is about to increase.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking anything like, hey,
look, away from it. No.
1, right. So, Solo Leveling 1 and everything like that.
Whatever. A lot of ore farming
this year. But like I said, Frieren, like you were saying, especially when Frieren season 2 drops.
Ooh, bro, because I'm reading the manga.
But like Solo Leveling, the first 2 seasons, all of it was just world building.
It was literally.
The plot for Solo Leveling doesn't even kick in until season 3, and that's the problem. And I've mentioned this on my streams beforehand and everything like that. Don't get me wrong, everything with Solo Leveling was nice.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, it was serviceable. I enjoyed watching it.
It was.
Right, but don't just sit up here and tell me Solo Leveling is the best thing since sliced bread.
And
it's not, at least not where it stands right now.
Exactly. It was good, Peaches.
Once y'all start watching season 3, when that drops, then we can talk. Because that's when the substance actually starts coming into play.
Right. Agreed.
But it is not just, hey, Peaches. It's not just when in anime where just like instant gratification is the big thing across for newer generation of folks. Instant gratification is just.
He said, "I like sliced bread."
What's up, Falcon? But yeah, no, instant gratification has been a thing for like younger generation of folks for a while now. Why do you think we've got such an increase in uptake of streamers, right? A lot of them are young, and a lot of them, they don't actually get it. A lot of them are just trying to get that one clip that sends them over the edge real quick to make them become the next ninja or the next Tifu or something like that, where they just get big overnight, right? Yeah. Instant gratification. They're not there for the grind. They want stuff right away. Yeah. The attention span of folks has decreased exponentially.
So really quickly, Peaches, you know what's so funny? And I'm gonna tell this funny story. So I went down to Awa, right, for my birthday. Right, me and my baby, we went down together. So funny story was, I was in Atlanta, and we could have linked up and stuff like that. I wanted to go see Crispy, Wavy, Shay, everybody like that. I did not go to Awa. So funny story is that my dumb ass didn't realize that I had bought tickets for just the Maid Cafe portion, right? And if you don't know what the Maid Cafe is, it's exactly what it sounds like, right? You just use your imagination. And so then I was, oh shit. I was like, okay, cool. And then I went to the website. That shit was like $105 for a ticket. I'm like, yo, excuse my language, Chris. I said, yo, you're gonna be fucked up if you think for 1 second I'm about to spend $210 to go walk around and spend more money. Even MomoCon was like $45, bruh. Like, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So we didn't actually go to AY. So you could have pulled up If you'd wanted to, that's my bad. And then I could have met, and you could have met Wifey. Wifey came too, and then and I could have met potential. Is it potential Bay or is it Bay? I don't know. Is it Bay now or is it potential Bay?
Who?
I don't know. You let me know. Is it potential Bay or is it Bay?
Who? You talking to me or?
Still potential Bay. It's still potential Bay. Okay, cool. Got it. All right. So, hopefully things are going well, right? I'm gonna hit you up.
Wait. Hold.
This is girl talk. This is girl talk.
Hold the phone.
Nah, you don't get it. This is girl talk.
Nah. See. Peaches.
Don't do that.
Peaches. Why you ain't tell me, dog?
Hey, look, that's a little sis. I mean, actually, technically, that's big sis because she's actually older than me. She don't look like it, but she's actually older than me too.
No, she does. Yeah, why you ain't tell me though?
Yeah, I'm telling you, she drinks.
You ain't want your boy rooting for you from the shadows? Is that it? Is that it? You too good to have Crispy rooting for you?
Lord knows we can all use some prayer, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you need people in your corner, right?
I see.
Oh, look, he mad. Look, he just looked. You hurt his feelings. I found out on accident. To be fair,
you found out on that.
It was. Look at fucking messy. He messy. Yeah. Fucking messy. Yeah. We joking around, Shnare. We joking around. But yeah,
I'll keep y'all up there. You better. You better.
You
got my digits. Look, Peaches. You got my digits now. I better get updates every 5 minutes or something like that.
You know what's so funny?
Keep playing with me.
Is that I actually have your number and I still hit you up on Discord more than anything else, and I don't know why.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh, happens that hard.
I legitimately am on Discord 9 times out of 10. It's honestly my preferred means of contact.
I think these days, yeah.
I do. Yeah. I do, like, for somebody, at least in the general sense of like streaming and doing content creation.
Right.
It's very rare for me to actually give out my number, but for those who do have my number, they, for whatever reason, and it just worked out this way. Folks just contact me directly from myself.
Yeah.
If there is actually something wrong. And I don't mind it being that way. Like, folks want to get in touch with me, they know how to hit me up on Discord. It's only when there's some sort of an emergency and everything like that.
Yeah. It really is, Falcon. It's like default. I don't even think about it, bro. I just like, even today, I was like, I can't message you on Discord like I don't have your number. And I'm like, why do I keep doing that? Right? I have everybody's number. I got everybody's number. And I still contact them on Discord. I don't know why I do it now.
Fine. Yeah. And that's crazy. That's crazy. You know the thing, but Fuel Rampage, right? Fuel Rampage. I went to high school with this man.
Really?
He has my digits from the jump, bro. And I still contact him primarily through Discord. I slept over his house. I'm at his mama. His mama loves me, okay? Right. All right? He met mine. We still contact each other on Discord, dog. That's fine.
Yeah. That's so funny.
It is what it is.
But yeah. That's the still the
I mean, you bet. Hey, look, Case, you better know my actual name.
Not his government, bro. Like, not you putting his government out there.
No, that's my nickname for him.
I was about to say, bro.
That's my nickname for him. His nickname is Case, like short for briefcase, but it's okay, it's fine. He better know my nickname. He better know my actual government name at this point. Yeah. I swear to you.
But yes, back to the original prompt, right? Yeah. But I believe that's what I believe, though, right? I believe that animes got a little bit too popular, right? Hey, Nay. But animes got a little bit too popular now. It's funny, me and my baby we were just talking about it. She's on, teacher, so she's on vacay. So I've actually been trying to find little anime that I feel like she would enjoy watching. And I know her pretty well, so it's like a bunch of ones that she didn't like, of course, right? What did she watch? This one called Blood of Zeus, I think it was called, on Netflix, and she hated it, which I saw it. like I didn't watch it, but I saw clips of it, and nothing about it made me want to watch it though. The animation style of it reminded me from the creators of Castlevania, right? I keep saying Castlevania, right? The Castlevania is amazing though, right? I think most people can agree that was a really, really good show. And had a deep message. It was fun. I put on the first episode. She loves it. Of course, Castlevania, right? And then like Apothecary Diaries. She likes Apothecary Diaries. She also likes like Death Note. So like shows that have overarching themes other than like, oh, I'm super weak now, but I'm gonna train really hard. I'm gonna be the strongest, and I'm super pure of heart. You know, it's the same shit, man. That's all I'm trying to say. And I feel like it's like, matter of fact, there's this funny ass post, and I'm gonna find it. There's this funny ass post about remember they're making fun of Drake, saying that Drake isn't like real hip hop. You remember that?
Yeah. Okay.
So it was this dude on a podcast. This was hilarious, right? It's like, you don't think Drake's real hip hop? I don't think Drake's real hip hop. I said, well, why? He said Drake is like the hip hop is like. He said like he's from California, so he was like you go to like San Diego Boulevard, and this white guy just walks up and sees all these Mexicans making this dope ass like authentic Mexican food. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna go and I want to do this shit too. So then he goes and he fucking creates Taco Bell. He said that's what Drake is to hip hop. He said so, which is hilarious. But that's how I kind of feel about some of these like anime, right? But yeah, no, so. That's kind of how I feel about the situation. I feel like there's like so much. Even when you get like Netflix, prime example, right? You're like Netflix, which I love Netflix.
Yeah.
Right? But there's like so many animes there that I'm like, what is happening? Like, what are we doing here? Like, this doesn't make any sense, right? And every now and again, you'll have a good anime, but I would say now it's like 80-20. I say 80% of anime is trash. You got 20% that is actually good. So again, between the traditional Shonen Jump animes, we have the same tropes, right? Where it's like, oh, okay, I'm really weak. I'm gonna get trained to get super strong. I'm pure of heart. I got a real cool, flashy side dude who's like super like cold, off rip, and I'm trying to surpass him. Or you got the, isekai category, right? Where again, it's the same thing. Some fucking 40-year-old virgin, right, who dies and gets transported into another world with magic always. And power. Most of the time. And you're mad right now because you can name like 4 shows off rip based on that exact same script. Yes, you can.
I'm telling you, I can only name 2.
You gonna name 2? Go ahead, name them. Go ahead, name them. Go ahead.
The 2 that I know off rip that describes that to a T are Jobless Reincarnation and Is It Wrong to No.
Yeah.
That time I got reincarnated as a slime. And even then, dude was 28 when he died. And he got turned into a slime monster, so it's not.
Was he not a virgin though? Who kind of was a loser who didn't have anything else going for him? Which is why when he died, he made his not even his best friend, his junior partner, pretty much fry his computer, right? Because I'm assuming of all the stuff up there. I don't even know him. Yeah, no, you do know.
I don't even know, right? Dog. But like when I think of isekais, like from the definition of isekais, it's just like being put into a different world.
Right.
At face value, that's all an isekai is. And
so
like
true.
a lot of shows that I enjoy watching, I now understand are isekais simply because of that just pure. But like Digimon, I love Digimon.
Digimon is an isekai. You're right.
Exactly. Right. Some could argue some seasons of Pokemon are the exact same thing, especially when they do Hoopa or whatever.
Good point.
Right. Look, Power Rangers is an isekai at some point. I'm kidding.
Look, all I'm saying is that in general, it is. We're getting that same trope working, like some 40-year-old virgin who dies, goes to the world, who's the strongest, and he's got like 4 women who are trying to sleep with him all of a sudden or whatever, right? And again, Reincarnated as a Slime is one, Rising of the Shield Hero is one, Job's Reincarnation is one, our Refute is one, Overlord is one.
Hold on.
Okay.
Rising of the Shield. Well, Overlord, that's based off a video game, first and foremost.
It doesn't change the fact that it still
He's
works.
like 19. What do you mean? Anyway, the main hero, Nafume.
Okay.
No. Nafume. I want to say he was in the middle of college, where he was just sucked in there. Like he's 21, I believe.
Okay. Was he not a virgin who was kind of like literally more of a social
I have no idea what his love life was in college.
He said it in the show. I'm telling you. He said it. If you don't believe me, look it up.
Okay, cool, great, fine.
How not to summon the demon lord.
I've never seen that, so I can't tell you. I don't know, man. I think
Tsukamichi.
All I'm Moonlit Fantasy. He's again college age.
Grace of the Gods.
I haven't seen that one. All I'm simply saying is I don't necessarily know if I can back that blanket statement that what was the numbers that you threw out?
So they're not always older, right? But in general, they tend to be social outcasts who don't really fit in with society, and unfortunately, for whatever reason, right? You know what I mean? And again, it's they're virgins not because they are saving themselves, right? So they don't do well with women and everything. I'm telling you, this is our realist rebuilt a kingdom. I'm telling you, like this is the truth. I'm not joking. If you go to ChatGPT right now and you type in isekai and you type in everything I just said and pull up, hey, give me shows with this exact script in there, you're gonna find at least 20 to 30 of them. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
All I'm simply saying is like the genre isekai expands a lot more than just that trope.
Here's the thing. This is not me saying that you're wrong, but I am saying that for whatever strange reason, overwhelmingly one of the more popular categories of isekai are the ones with their script. That's all I'm saying.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I will say though that another isekai that's actually popping up a lot is the whole concept of Sword Art Online.
That's true. That is true. Well,
like the whole Sword Art Online trope. I can name about 4 different shows right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so you got Sword Art Online, right? Cool, great. We understand that. Grimgar, Ashes and Illusions.
Don't do that because I'm still mad at you by Grimgar anyway. You got me fucked up, Crispy.
Hey, look.
One season.
Grimgar's great.
One season.
Grimgar's great.
One season.
Grimgar's great. Grimgar's great.
You're an asshole.
Newgate. This is a newer show. There's a newer show called Newgate.
Newgate. I don't know that one.
Yeah, it's pretty much a copy and paste Timu version of Am I wrong?
Yeah, Timu version. A Timu version of what show?
Timu version of Sword Art Online, dog. I'm not even
hilarious.
I am not even.
You want to know the funny thing is too? That's how I know it's not that good of a show because I typed in Newgate on Google. You know what popped up? Edward Newgate from One Piece. That was the first thing that popped up.
All I'm saying, like I watched Newgate and I'm just like, bro, this is a blatant Sword Art Online ripoff.
Yeah.
But then I actually watched the show and I'm just like, hold on, they actually might be cooking with some.
You're so stupid.
So like, if you guys haven't seen Newgate, it is on Crunchyroll. I'll tell you that right now, it is on Crunchyroll. If you guys haven't seen Newgate, just give it a watch. I'm not saying it's the best thing since sliced bread. Y'all gonna hear me say that saying a lot. I'm not saying it's the best thing since sliced bread. But you might find it enjoyable. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right. So again, we got Grimgar, we got Newgate, Shangri-La Frontier.
Hey, you better calm down. Hey, that is not it. Hold
on. I will definitely say Shangri-La Frontier definitely has a lot more other stuff that goes along with it and everything like that kind of expands it and makes it its own separate thing, right?
Yes.
Cool. But like the starting premise is just this random guy just like doing things on his own and he becomes the strongest and everything like that. Like, come on now.
Yeah, that's not the case. No, that's not the case with Shangri-La. Like, what are you talking? Son Raku's whole thing is that he likes to play trash games. and he's been playing trash games for so many years. He can't find any more good trash games. So then, old girl, let's be real. If you watch the show, right, and this is the beginning of the show, so I don't really care. I can say this, right? This is the first 2 episodes. Yeah. Old girl, right, who's running the video game store, knows that there's this little girl who's real sweet on Soraku, right? And this little girl has been playing this game called Shangri-La Frontier.
Hey, Shangri-La Frontier is pretty dope. That's all I'm saying.
It is. That's not, bruh. Stop playing with me, bro.
I'm saying it's top tier. I'm not saying Shangri-La Frontier is bad. I'm enjoying the show. I'm just saying there's a lot of similarities, like how it's set up. Another show for sure. I don't want to say for sure.
Okay.
Because the setup for Overlord is kind of unique in a sense where it starts out like the setup for it starts
Overlord
out
is
very
bro, I'll fight somebody.
The setup for Overlord, everything like that is very similar to the setup for the first season of Sword Art Online, where he just wakes up and then he's his character from a video game. He's just his character. But then Overlord quickly, and I mean quickly, does its own thing, and I love it. Overlord is great. Overlord is amazing.
Okay. I get that.
But my thing is there's not a lot of newer animes have taken the time to actually like sit down into the oven and actually like there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with using a tried and true formula. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
No, my math.
The Journey to the West. I'm just saying, a journey. Well, see, I went to school for programming, and then in programming, they say if it's not broke, don't fix it. Like you can, right. Again, a Journey to the West. Everybody knows the story, even if they haven't read it or not. Why? Yeah. Dragon Ball. Why? Any popular shonen ever, right? Cool. Like the formula is there. It's a tried and true method. Everybody's gonna rock behind it. But there's not a lot of whole studios out there that just does their own thing, but just putting their unique little spin on it. There's not. Even if it shows like Demon Slayer or Jujutsu Kaisen, I will still say this to this day, and y'all can fight me on it. Again, there's nothing wrong with Demon Slayer. There's nothing wrong with Jujutsu Kaisen. However, if I can name a show that's like panel for panel, frame for frame,
Demon Slayer,
the exact same things happening,
and also Jujutsu Kaisen.
Hey, bro, it's like Jujutsu Kaisen is nothing more than edgy Naruto.
Yeah, it is. It is, bro. And I'm like,
real.
And let's be honest with you, Demon Slayer took no, not Cap at all. Not Cap at all. Literally, the whole main squad, right? Gojo, white-haired guy who covers. Oh, okay, I'm gonna be different, right? Okay, Kakashi, he only covered one eye. I'm gonna cover both eyes. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. We got a main character, right, who's Itadori, who has what? Let's take a guess, folks. A demon inside of him. Naruto, okay? Megumi, right, who's really quiet, right, who's kind of, more of the pretty boy type or whatever. Sasuke. Now, I'll say this much. I don't know how to say her name, but old girl, though, she is definitely a Sakura type character. She's just more useful. She's more useful, and most people enjoy her as a character.
Yeah.
Cap was saying that it was a good show. I agree with everything else. Okay, my bad, Falcon. Okay, my bad. You good, big dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like, and then a show like
Demon Slayer. God, they didn't even try to hide it. The entire Bleach show in one show. You got 12 Hashira at the beginning of the show. You got 12 of the Kizuri, the upper moon, 12 of Spada, 12 technically it was 13, but that was also squad with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not even that. Has anybody seen a show called Cabaneri of the Iron Fist?
I knew you was about to say it too. Yeah.
Look, I ain't gonna point any elbows, but I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, And again, there's nothing wrong with Demon Slayer. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed reading the manga and everything like that.
It's a solid B anime.
It's solid, but like
solid B anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it's the best thing since sliced breads for a lot of the new generation of folks that watch anime. So.
And I get it because it's the animation and the animation carries it. And also I want to say between the animation, and I'm realizing as I went back and I've watched a few of the episodes, I'm like, what is it so much people love about it, right? So what I'm realizing is that I've watched a couple and rewatched through the episodes. It's the animation, right? And then the music. They do such a good job musically of taking you where they want you to go. And I think that's also why people are so invested. Kind of like My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia is a good show, but I think they have a good animation. I think they have really good overarching themes, but the music takes you exactly, it puts you in the mindset of that character every single time. And I think that's where one thing that Demon Slayer has done such a good job on. And I think that's why people are so invested in that show.
Yeah. There's definitely been a shift and everything like that from earlier generations of anime, earlier eras of anime that had a heavy focus on the storytelling aspect, right? The actual story of what, even though the animation was just like, what is this, right? You were still captivated because the story was heat. The story was fire. Right?
Yeah,
you really, really good. You got an investment and everything like that as to everything you know what's going on. Now, you don't really need that because you have the advancement in technology for all of these other areas and everything like that. Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong.
A lot of folks can.
There's nothing wrong with the music being English there. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying that I think that Demon Slayer is doing a good job of matter of fact, some of you guys are young, you may never ever done this before, but I think this is the best metaphor that I can use. Have you ever been to an open house before? So if you've ever been to an open house, right? I've been to a few open houses where they did a great presentation, staged the furniture, right? Painted, did everything amazingly, right? And it took, at a quick glance though, there's no issue with that, right? And I went to one with my fiance, right? I went to one with her, and then it was funny. I completely was just like, I was drinking the juice, right? The crazy thing was that she was like, "Oh, are they staging furniture?" I was like, "Yeah, that's great, right?" She was like, "No, it's not." I was like, "Why?" She said, "Because if they're willing to take the time to stage furniture, that means they're probably trying to have some serious problems." And sure enough, that house had some serious foundational issues, and I feel like that's what Demon Slayer does. It uses great animation and good music to kind of like camouflage the fact that they didn't put a lot of thought into the actual storyline, in my opinion, right? And again, it's not me. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, at least to what we're used to. I'm not saying that they didn't put in thought into the storyline. I'm not.
None, but
it's just in comparison to some of the other story or animes that we're probably used to, where the storyline was just on a certain level, right? Like the writing and everything like that for the story was at a certain level. You come to Demon Slayer, it's just not quite there yet.
Yeah,
it's just not there. And again, nothing wrong with it.
Nothing.
Like I said, it's an enjoyable watch. It's an enjoyable show. You can get through it. You can find some things to enjoy.
Yep, agreed. And
however,
okay, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if you ask me if it's the best, it doesn't even come close. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
At least for me, I can only speak for me right now.
Yep, agreed. And I think that when we compare, and this is my big thing, right? I'm never gonna be one of those guys that's like, oh well, all of the 90s anime was better, all of the 2000s. I don't believe that, right? But I think that it was so much harder to get an actual anime adaptation from your manga back then as opposed to now. Because let's be real, how many on Crunchyroll, High Dive, Netflix, Hulu, how many one-season animes have you seen? Not even funny, right? they'll give it a shot. It's a quick cash grab. If the ratings aren't good or people, whatever's not good, okay, cool. It is what it is. It was a lot harder back in the day to get that. And when I look at a lot of shows, right, even on the surface that you really thought were simple shows, were not. One show that I watched, it was like I was such a fan of when I was a kid, right? And then I watched when I was a kid, and when I say it was not what I thought it was about at all, right? Gundam Wing. Did you ever watch Gundam Wing?
No.
Gundam Wing was light years ahead of its time. First of all, if you pull up, and I want you to pull up the animation for Gundam Wing right now when you get a chance, okay? And look at how crisp it was for 2000 to 2001. Considering the fact that there was really minimal CGI and all this stuff at that point, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. 2, right? I was a kid, so I'm watching Gundam Wing and I'm thinking, oh, Gundam Wing's about blowing up stuff and big machines and robots and all this stuff like that. That show was super freaking deep. I watched it again as an adult. Literally, it's like Earth versus space, politics over punching. Like literally, Earth's like military factions are fighting over each other as much as the colonies. The revolutions are being co-opted by elites. Peace is honestly more of a form of control. It's crazy, man. And then you got like characters like Berlina Peacecraft and the ideal of pacifism, right? And her role is supposed to be controversial on purpose because she believes peace must be achieved without violence, as opposed to the Gundam pilots, right, who were saying like, hey, no, peace must be attained through war, right? And in all honesty, right, at its heart, what Gundam is really even talking about is just the myth of a clean or just war is not real, right? And then I was trying to show the trauma of using young people in the, in the early to mid 2000s, like the children soldiers were really prevalent in Africa, so I feel like that's probably that representation. And then how revolutions can get corrupted a lot of the times, and they can get away from the overarching message, right, which is to kind of free the people, take care of the people, right? And then violence creating cycles, not solutions, and peace is requiring like a lot of accountability but not domination, right? And then the Gumbos aren't symbols of hope, they're symbols of escalation ultimately. And the reason why it still hits today is because it's kind of treating war as a messy and political kind of a situation, not really heroic, as we all know that, right? And it focuses on a lot of psychological damage, not battles. It questions hype, power, just everything. It's just a show that expects you to think, but not just watch explosions, right? So yeah, that's why I really, and again, you would never know that when you just look at the clips of it, right? You would never know how deep of a show that is. Look at this, yes, look at this. This is so dope, right? And again, this was, I think, 2001, I want to say, was this show. This is insane. Somebody hand drew this. This is insane, bro. Somebody hand drew this.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah,
can you imagine how many hours that must have taken somebody?
Oh, I can die. Bro, have you did Studio Ghibli, man?
Right, Studio Ghibli. Right, you're right. Right, that was somebody's life. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, I think that there was a more Evangelion. I use that too. Evangelion, also a mech anime. I remember I watched that show as a kid and I didn't get it. I watched it again as an adult. I watched it recently. I say probably maybe like 6 or 7 months ago, and I still didn't get it. Maybe it was probably longer. It's probably like a year and a half ago now. But I watched it again, like as an adult, and I was so I don't know, hypnotized by the show, and I couldn't figure out why. I watched all of it. I watched the movies. I watched everything. And I said, what does this mean? Come to find out, and you can pull up clips of that if you want to. But you know what I'm saying? Evangelion, right? Like again, on the surface, you think it's just a mech anime. It's not. The whole thing, because even after I watched the last movie, I didn't understand it. When I looked up the meaning behind the show itself, it was the creator or author. He was pretty much animating his battle with mental illness. He struggled with crippling depression for years, right? Because he was a successful manga artist, right? So he struggled with the fact that for years he was looked down upon, and then once he started making popular like mangas and getting anime adaptations, and all of the same people who were doubting him for years were starting to really show him a lot of love and appreciation, right? And that's illustrated in the show as Shinji, the main character. He's doing really good, and he struggles with the fact that like he's only becoming a pilot because finally his dad is going to accept him and people finally like him, but he was really scared, right, to let people down. And so the show follows his up and down kind of battle with like mental health, like, you know what I mean? And it's illustrated through the main characters. Sorry, go ahead.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was sharing with you.
Yeah. And I was like, it was so in it. And when you watch it, you're like, oh my goodness. And then you know that, and you watch the show, you're like, yo, that makes so much sense now, right? And this is such a deep show. You know what I'm saying? No offense, Demon Slayer can never. Like, I'm sorry, Demon Slayer can never. Okay.
Facts.
Sorry.
That's fair. That's definitely fair. That's definitely fair.
And that's all I'm trying to say. I feel like the 90s and 2000s anime, they had soul, they had purpose, they had a message, right? Before it became like you know, mainstream and hip and or prominent and all this stuff.
And it wasn't just anime either. Like, let's just be real.
You talking about like the cartoons back in the day too, right? I knew you about to say it, right?
Static Shock. Hey, look,
Static Shock, bro. Static Shock, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Let's be real. Let's be real. Static Shock was the best representation the African American community had for years. You had a young, black, smart, athletic, dreads dripping, swagged. Let me see, Leah. Show it for the people, bruh. Swagged out, bruh. Stop playing, bruh. Stop playing. He even went back. Remember the episode when he went? It was so deep, bruh. Remember the episode when he went back to Africa? When he went to Africa, right? And he met the African superhero, and then we even tackled the fact that he felt like he was at home there, and it was nice to not feel like he stood out every single time. Or even episode where like Richie's dad was racist, right? And he struggled with that, bro. Oh, bro, like the 90s and 2000s, bro.
Yeah, my boy, Virgil, you better put some respect on
his name, cuz. Stop playing.
OG Teen Titans as well.
OG Teen Titans. Cyborg, bro. That was my guy, bro. Remember when Cyborg was fighting what was the cat name? There was like a robot or a cyborg or whatever. God dang it, what was it? Like the mind washing dude? He could brainwashing dude. You remember or no? Or not really?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, right. And yeah, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Got caught gobbling. What is wrong with you, Snare?
Teen Titans was dealing with racism on what, 3 different fronts? Because Cyborg definitely dealt with it, right.
Starfire.
One episode, Starfire got it, and then Beast Boy had to deal with it for a little bit too.
And then Beast Boy had to deal with it too, bro.
There was episodes where they were talking about grief, they were talking about anger, rage, and all of that, bro.
Yeah, man.
Bro, this was back when cartoons meant something, dog. They were teaching life lessons.
It was so different back then. It was so many. And who put it in the chat? Dark Knight. He said, "Don't forget about Yu Yu Hakusho." You know what's so funny about that show? Yu Yu Hakusho. I know you haven't watched it before. Like watch it, right? But I did, because again, I grew up watching like those shows. Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah. There is, to this day, and I didn't realize that I had quoted Yu Yu Hakusho. But it was just somewhere, right? There was a speech that Genkai gave to her apprentice, Yusuke, the main character. And somewhere it's got stored in my brain, right? In the episode with there, you right. But it got stored in my brain. It was a speech that she gave to Yusuke, and I never forgot that speech. And I had given it that exact same speech to my son. I didn't know at the time that that's where it came from until I rewatched the show. I was like, damn, I should have been copyrighted for that motherfucker. Not playing. But it was so deep, and pretty much And it's true to this day. When she's talking to Yusuke, she said, "Hey, everybody, no matter who you are, every decision you make affects the countless people who love and care about you. And every decision that you make, right? You're not a little kid anymore, right?" And she said that everybody has to find their place in the world until they eventually, right, meet their demise. She said the antagonist, she said, the girl ran away from that fight. She said, "I don't want you to ever run away from that fight." And I really, really like that speech, because that really hit me on a level to where it's like, damn, like that was some real shit. And she was absolutely right. She was absolutely right. And I ended up giving that speech, and I didn't even realize at the time when I gave it to my son. I said, damn, I just gave this motherfucker a Yu Hakusho speech. And I didn't even know it at the time.
Questions. What's your thoughts on shows like Vinland Saga? I like Vinland Saga.
I love Vinland Saga.
Vinland Saga is one of those anime shows that, again, like they took some time. And I guess that's the biggest thing, because you can definitely watch an anime, and you can, at least for folks who's been watching anime for more than 10 plus years, right?
Yeah.
We've been around the block. We've exposed ourselves. Like, there's a lot of shows that Shaud has seen that I haven't seen yet. That is true. But there's probably a lot of shows that I've seen that Shaud hasn't seen.
Exactly, yeah. You've watched it probably.
Right.
I would say we've watched the same amount. It's just because I was watching it before you. I think I just consumed some of the older generation of it, right? And I'll admit, it was a large part of my life, probably for like 5 years, where I just started in the Navy, and we were out to sea all the time, where I wasn't even really watching anime because we were so busy. You know what I'm saying? And we were out to sea constantly. We didn't have internet back then when we were out to sea. So yeah.
Yeah, but it's just one of those things. It's like, because of our experience of watching anime for so long, we can appreciate once we like see shows that actually has, all of the good stuff. Especially, we can appreciate modern anime that has a good, healthy mix of all the modern techniques in order to make anime, coupled with, and that's the big thing, coupled with elite storytelling.
Agreed. Oh, the cave scene? Yeah, the cave scene, Falcon, that thing was solid, right? The cave scene was solid.
Yeah.
How do you feel about
that?
Right,
we can appreciate, and this is what I'm saying. So like shows like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, again, we can appreciate those shows because honestly, when we think about it, those shows came out ahead of their time.
True.
Like, truthfully, like, honestly, right now, if Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was released now, it'd be the hottest thing.
Probably.
It'd be the hottest anime on the planet right now.
Probably. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Had they waited to release Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood today, like this year, 2026, right?
Cough, got your cooter. You stupid tourist. No, absolutely not.
Gotcha. I will say this. Gotcha.
It's okay. It's
high potential.
It
has a high potential.
But again, it's I'm telling you, it lacks the depth as of right now. You know what's so funny? You said not right now, right? Here's the thing though. Why does it take, right, 3 or 4 seasons before it finally gets there, okay? And I was having this argument with one of my coworkers. She was like, we were making fun of her because like Solo Leveling and JJK and you said like her favorite anime. I was like, oh yeah, you're like a basic anime watcher, right? She was getting mad. But we were fucking with it pretty hard. It was pretty funny. And I was like, yeah, like there's not a lot of substance there. That's all we're trying to say, right? And she was like, well, I tried to watch Free Run and it was slow and it took too long to get to the point. I said, it got to the point immediately. I said, you're so used to shows building up to what the eventual point is, that they become the strongest or the best character or whatever it is. The point is being told in the first episode. It's a woman who is essentially immortal, right? Who is realizing that she is out of touch with humanity, essentially, because of the fact that she lives so long, and it is a journey for her to try to rediscover her humanity and get to know her party, right? And try to get in touch with how the world is actually working. And it's also been kind of like really a dope way of kind of pondering like that question. It's like, hey, would you want to be immortal if everybody around you, right, was still dying? Because everybody thought of that before.
you should ask her this question: who do you think the actual main character of Frieren is?
Oh, it's Fern. It's Fern.
But this is what I'm saying. You should definitely ask her who's the main character, who's the main MC of Frieren.
I think it should be obvious that it's Fern right now.
Yeah, to us, for those who've actually watched the show and everything like that. Right. But just to get to her point and everything, it's like, okay, so it's like you say you're seeing the show, you're saying it's taking too long or anything like that. Okay, well here's a basic question, right? If you think you understand the show and everything like that, if you think it's trash, who's the main MC? And if she says Frieren, that's how you know that she hasn't awakened her Mangekyo Sharingan yet.
Right.
She ain't part of the clan, you know.
So they're doing a Dragon Ball Z Super remake based off the manga. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm actually super excited. No. I'm actually super excited about that because I've been reading the Dragon Ball Super manga. The Dragon Ball Super manga.
I need to, especially now that you can read. Now that you can read, as long as you have a specific tier that you can read manga on Crunchyroll, I need to start doing that now. I need to.
I'm telling you this right now. If you guys have taken the opportunity to actually read the Dragon Ball Super manga,
right?
It is nothing, and I mean
what's good, AJ?
Like the cannon fodder trash that we got in terms for the anime. Don't get me wrong, the anime did its thing. Right, it generated a lot of hype, so that way we can get fresh new Dragon Ball content, right?
True.
But the only content from the Dragon Ball Super stuff that we've got nowadays that are actually canon and makes sense in the total storyline are the movies.
Yeah.
Nothing in the show actually makes any sense.
Yeah.
Everything in the show was retconned by the manga, and the manga did it so much better.
What you got, Shanair? She saw Shanair. She says, "Can I ask another question real quick? What you got?"
Sure. What's your question? I forgot to say hi. Sorry about that. No, you're good, AJ.
No, he said hi to you. He didn't say hi to me. That's what he said.
Oh, well. Dachi Akuda's in the first season. Give it some time to marinate. Look, tourist. I'm not saying anything is wrong. Well, again, Dachi Akuda is good enough to get a second season, by all means.
There we go. Yeah, of course.
All I'm simply saying, because I love long-running series, right, and everything like that. I've seen a lot of one-shot animes and everything like that. They were good, right? Don't get me wrong, but y'all know me. I love longer-running series. This is why I love the big three so much, right?
True.
This is why I love shows like Danmachi, because every season, it has the potential to get better and better than the first. This is why I like shows like Bungo Stray Dogs. This is why I'm adamant on why folks need to finish watching Sword Art Online, because Sword Art Online doesn't just stop at that first season.
Yeah, I probably should have.
I know season 2 is trash. Core a lot of people, but I'm telling you this. You get to Alicization, dog.
Yeah, but you got to get through.
My word.
you got to get through season 2 and season 3, and then it's Alicization. That's what I'm saying. Like, and here's the thing, and we
I'm telling you,
I'm figuring out how to put my thoughts of saying that Shikamaru is a limitation to Naruto's philosophy and ideology into a question. Okay, so he's figuring that out. I'm about to say that. I'm so confused in that. Okay, well, you let us know whenever you're good. Here's the thing. I think
all my point was that I'm saying is like if Dachi Akuda gets a season 2 and everything like that, I really do hope that the story actually expands and like eclipses everything that we saw in season 1. Right? Don't get me wrong. We saw a lot of really cool stuff in season 1. Don't get me wrong and everything like that. But like, I really, really, really want, because the plot, the big thing is the plot is actually interesting to me.
Right.
But I haven't seen enough of the plot to like, okay, all right, this animation studio is definitely trying to figure out like what their identity is. Right. The show in and of itself hasn't really taken shape yet. I'm waiting for the show to actually sit up here and take shape before I give it a fair assessment.
Okay, I get it. I just think that it's like, the thing I will say that I enjoyed the most about Gashikuda is the fact is how Did you read that? Crispy.
The live action blackface.
Oh my goodness. So, oh my goodness, that didn't hurt. So I was just about to say, I enjoy how they animate black people in not the live action, but I do enjoy how they animate black people in Gachikuta. I think they do a good job. I love the dreads.
Oh, yeah, they be showing black folks some love, man.
And yeah, they do. So that's all I was gonna say. Have y'all watched Windbreaker? I need to. I
watched Windbreaker, bro.
I will admit I have not, and it's not because there's nothing wrong with it. I have nothing negative to say. I just need to watch it. All right, I'm gonna start slow.
I will say though, I will say this about Windbreaker. I will say this about Windbreaker. Windbreaker is definitely one of those sleeper animes, right? From the jump, everybody's going to compare Windbreaker to Tokyo Revengers, right? Cool, great, fine, but honestly, pay attention to because I'm reading Windbreaker right now.
I'm going to watch it. I have been going through my watch list. Windbreaker's up there. Steins Gate was up there. I watched Steins Gate, which is amazing. Crispy.
Wait, they canceled Windbreaker? What? Oh, heck no.
No, was it really? Dang, that's wow. Who was this?
How are they gonna cancel Windbreaker right before the main final fight?
That is
of
wild.
The main arc that they're in. That's crazy.
I have Monster on the watch list too. I'm gonna watch it too. Yeah, you're right. They did the cover. Oh, what? That's what it. Oh my god, bro. But whatever. But yeah, I do enjoy how they illustrate black people. It's really, really cool. I love the different shades, the tones, the different hairstyles, right? Because as black people, we are very diverse. Just like white people are very diverse, right? It's like, hey, we want to be shown in all our glory too. That's all we're trying to say. But yeah, I think that's my main problem is because like a lot of newer anime, it just they stick to the same tropes. And you know what the funny thing is? The reason why I know for a fact that this is true because when we finally get a show, right, that doesn't follow that, for better or for worse, people are talking about that show. For better or for worse, people talk about that show that doesn't stick to those scripts every single time. Prime example, you brought it up with Vinland Saga. Everybody loved Vinland Saga season 1, right? They loved Vinland Saga season 1. But then season 2 came up. And they were like, oh, it's slow and it's boring. I'm like, it's his redemption arc. That's the whole point. It's like, I compare Vinland Saga Season 2 to J. Cole's For Your Eyes Only album, right? Because people said the same thing. I love that album, just like I love Season 2. I thought it was beautiful, right? I had very little negative to say about it. I don't need a bunch of action all the time, right? And I don't think you need that to tell a good story. And if you do, then that shows more about the fact that maybe your attention spans might not be the best. I'm just saying. Yeah, it was, Shanair. It was amazing. It was really, really good. But a lot of people don't feel that way. Like, where's the R farming? And where's the power-up systems? And I'm like, you don't always need that, bro. I don't mind it. I love when people be boxing too.
Yeah.
But you don't need it, though.
It makes sense to the story. It makes sense to the story. Like, but if you gotta understand, if it doesn't make sense to the story, don't force it in there.
Yeah.
Then you take away from the entire story. It's like,
great.
Not every anime needs to be about hands. I'm gonna tell you one of the animes that I enjoy right now.
What you got, brother?
It's a romance anime. Ooh, surprising, shocker. The anime is quite literally called. What's it called? The fragrant flower blooms with dignity. Okay, right.
I don't know that one.
That's a romance anime. Yes, occasionally they be throwing hands in there, right? Cool. And they don't even be throwing hands in there for real. Folks get off-screened a lot.
Ooh.
But it's fine. It's fine. Simply because, like, the story is just fun. Okay? You know what I'm saying?
It's beautiful, right? Oh, man. That's so funny.
You watch Demon Slayer because of episode 19? Alright, Case.
Oh, my
All right. You know what? If you want the hands for real, then go watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's all I'm saying. Hey, but no, unfortunately, I hate to cut this short.
Got you though. I was just about to say it.
This conversation. I'm probably going to continue this conversation on the one of the next times we actually go live. We are planning on having a couple more people to actually join us for this conversation. One of them being my boy Truth.
Right.
And then I gotta reach out to somebody, Trey, and everything like that. Yeah, there's a couple more people and everything like that we're gonna reach out to. The big announcement though, we do have a YouTube channel, right?
Yes.
Right, and I'm gonna showcase it right now. We do have a YouTube channel, and our first video of our podcast and everything like that, it's going to be going up January 15th, okay? I want you guys to keep that in mind. January 15th, our YouTube channel is going to be showcasing our first videos and everything like that. So if you've missed out on a lot of the live stuff, you can go back and rewatch some of the things, rewatch some of those clips and everything like that, so you can actually get caught up and everything like that. But yes, HSV Shadows presents Faith and Fandom Podcast. We do have our own YouTube channel, so you guys can go there, subscribe, check us out. And again, our YouTube, it's going to be going live, right? A lot of the videos and our content and everything like that, January 15th. So mark your calendars, save the date. Go hit up this channel, go hit subscribe, hit that notification bell. You guys want more Faith and Fandom content, like I said, starting January 15th, that's when a lot of our stuff is going to be uploaded. We're going to try to shoot.
We will be shooting once a week. We will shoot once a week. So this is the thing. The standard will be, we will be shooting a minimum of once a week. Now, if something happens, of course, right, that's different. But the standard will be, moving forward, we will be shooting once a week unless something happens, though. But the standard will be once a week. More than likely will be on the weekends. That's the easiest for Crispy, right? And also for me too, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's fine. All right. So again, you can expect us on a weekly basis to be shooting podcasts. Okay.
So, like I said, feel free, like I said, feel free to subscribe to the channel and everything like that. We're also in the process of finishing out our new Discord server as well. That's going to be coming soon. Not ready quite yet, but it's going to be coming soon. So that way, if you really want to just get in hands deep in a lot of our Faith and Fandom podcast topics and discussions and whatnot, that's going to be ready for y'all. We'll make a huge announcement so that y'all can join up on that Discord. You can do y'all thing, right? But again, we do want to thank you guys for coming in, hanging out so late at night, right? I know this is like abnormal for both of us to stream, but you know, we had a pretty decent turnout, and I'm so glad you guys decided to stick around for this. We love you guys, and again, we making motion, we making moves, we making move all 2026 long, okay?
Amen.
Right, all 2026, we making moves. We gonna be increasing our motion, dog. So, thank you guys. We love y'all, and we just cannot wait for y'all to be a part of this journey with us. We appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Ta-ta for now. Kisses, toodles. Love y'all. Mwah. Okay? All right? Deuces. Bye. Have a good time. We love y'all.